Welcome to our channel BBC Rain Coin. In today's video, I'm going to show you the top 3 coins of the United States of America, which are very rare and valuable. If you have these coins, they can change your fate. Top 1. You might want to check your pockets because one single quarter from 2005 could be worth a life-changing $81,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 25-cent coin could be hiding in plain sight, and its value could potentially pay off your car, fund a vacation, or even be a down payment on a house. But what makes this quarter so special, and how can you spot one? Let's dive deep into the world of rare quarters and uncover the secrets behind this surprising treasure that in 2005, the United States Mint continued its highly popular state quarters program, which began in 1999. Each year, 5 new designs were released, each representing one of the 50 U.S. states. This program was meant to commemorate the unique history and culture of each state, and it became one of the most widely collected series of coins in U.S. history. In 2005, the states featured on the quarters were California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. Millions of these coins were minted, and for the average person, they seemed like just another everyday quarter. But as with all things in life, not everything is as ordinary as it seems. What many people don't realize is that during the minting process, errors can occur. These errors, though unintentional, are incredibly valuable to collectors. Some mistakes happen when the minting equipment is not properly aligned, while others occur due to dye, wear, or grease filling the machines. These small imperfections can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream point. One of the most famous and valuable quarters from 2005 is the Kansas "In God We Rust" era coin. This quarter was part of the Kansas State series and featured a bison standing on a plane, with the words "In God We Trust" on the front. However, during the minting process, some coins were struck with a grease-filled dye that obscured the letter T in trust. As a result, the coin reads, "In God We Rust." Now, you might think a minor error like this wouldn't be worth much, but think again. To collectors, this quirky mistake is incredibly valuable. Depending on the coin's condition, these Kansas quarters can sell for anywhere between $100 to over $1,000. But that's just the beginning. Another valuable error quarter from 2005 is the Minnesota Extra Tree error. This coin features an image of the state's famous lakes and forests, but due to a double die error, an extra tree appears in the design. This additional tree isn't part of the original artwork and stands out once you know what to look for. The extra tree quarters have been found in circulation, and collectors are willing to pay big bucks for them. Depending on how pronounced the error is and the condition of the coin, these can sell for anywhere from $100 to $5,000. But let's get to the truly exciting part. The quarter that sold for $81,000. Yes, it happened. In rare cases, a 2005 quarter with a significant minting error in pristine condition can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Collectors are always on the lookout for the best examples of error coins, and when they find one that's unique and flawless, they're willing to pay top dollar. Imagine holding a simple quarter in your hand, not realizing it's worth as much as a luxury car or more than 3 years' worth of groceries. This isn't just a fantasy. It's the reality of coin collecting. So, how can you spot one of these valuable quarters? Here are a few tips to help you identify error coins. Examine the text closely. Look at the words "In God We Trust" on Kansas quarters. If the T in trust is missing or faint, you might have a valuable error coin. Inspect the design. For Minnesota quarters, closely inspect the tree line. If you see an extra tree that looks out of place, it could be an error. Check for doubling. Sometimes you'll notice a faint, doubled image on the coin. This is known as a double die error, and it can significantly increase the coin's value. Condition matters. The better the condition of the coin, the more valuable it will be. Coins with minimal wear and a shiny finish fetch higher prices. You might be wondering, why are error coins so valuable? The answer lies in scarcity and demand. Minting errors are rare, and collectors are always eager to add unique pieces to their collections. The fewer error coins in circulation, the more valuable they become over time. Let me tell you, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. It's not just for historians or enthusiasts. Anyone can stumble upon a rare coin in their pocket change. And with a bit of knowledge and a keen eye, you could discover a hidden gem worth thousands. So, the next time you get a handful of change from a store, don't just toss it in your coin jar without looking. Take a moment to inspect each quarter carefully. That seemingly ordinary piece of metal might just be your ticket to a small fortune. Top 2. You might want to take a closer look at your spare change because one simple 1983 nickel could be worth up to $76,000. Yes, you heard that right. A small 5-cent coin that most people overlook could be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. But what makes this nickel so special? And how can you spot it? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and why this coin could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. In 1983, the United States Mint produced millions of nickels, just like every other year. For the average person, these coins were nothing more than spare change, casually tossed into jars or spent without a second thought. But here's where things get interesting. Not all 1983 nickels were created equal. During the minting process, errors sometimes occur, and when they do, these mistakes can make a coin extremely valuable to collectors. Coin errors are rare, and the rarer the error, the higher the value. That's exactly the case with the 1983 nickel that sold for $76,000. One of the most famous types of valuable error nickels involves doubling. This error, known as a double die, happens when the coin design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a slightly overlapping or shadow-like effect. If you look closely at the words Liberty, the date, or even Jefferson's portrait, you might notice faint doubling. This tiny detail could be the key to a coin worth tens of thousands. Another type of rare error on the 1983 nickel is a misstrike, when the coin is struck off-center or the design doesn't fully align. These types of coins are instantly noticeable and highly sought after by collectors. Even slight misalignments can significantly increase a coin's value. Now, you might be wondering, how did a 1983 nickel sell for $76,000? It wasn't just any nickel. It was one that featured a rare minting error and was preserved in pristine condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. The fewer scratches, marks, or signs of wear, the higher the value. This particular nickel was graded as near perfect, making it an incredibly rare find. Imagine digging through your coin jar and pulling out a nickel, only to realize it could cover your rent for a year or pay for an exotic vacation. That's the magic of rare coins, treasures hiding in plain sight. So, how can you spot one of these valuable 1983 nickels? Here are a few tips. Examine the date and lettering carefully. Look for any signs of doubling or strange shadows on the year 1983 or the word Liberty. Even slight doubling could mean big money. Check the edges and design. Misstrikes and off-center designs are easier to spot. If Jefferson's face looks shifted or parts of the design are missing, you might be holding a rare error coin. Inspect the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. A coin with little to no stands a much better chance of being valuable. But here's the real kicker. While most error nickels might sell for a few hundred or a few $1,000s in rare cases, a flawless 1983 nickel can reach prices as high as $76,000. That's right. A small 5-cent coin could be worth enough to buy a brand new car or even put a down payment on a house. So, before you spend that next nickel or toss it into a vending machine, take a second look. You never know. That little piece of change in your hand might just be worth a fortune. Top 3. Did you know that a simple 2002 penny could be worth as much as $66,000? Yes, that tiny 1-cent coin sitting in your piggy bank might just be hiding a small fortune. Most people overlook pennies. They sit at the bottom of drawers, get lost in couch cushions, or are tossed aside without a second thought. But after watching this video, you might never look at a penny the same way again. In 2002, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, and to most, they seemed ordinary. Just another copper coin with Abraham Lincoln's face on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But what if I told you that some of these pennies are worth thousands of times their face value because of rare minting errors? Here's the exciting part. Certain 2002 pennies were struck with errors that make them extremely valuable to collectors. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare and unusual coins, And even the smallest mistake during the minting process can turn an ordinary coin into a jackpot point. One of the most valuable errors found in 2002 pennies is the double die error. This happens when the coin's design is stamped twice, slightly off from the first strike. If you take a closer look at a 2002 penny and notice that the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or the date 2002 appear doubled or slightly shadowed, you could be holding a rare and valuable coin. Another rare error involves off-center strikes or misaligned designs. These errors happen when the blank coin isn't properly aligned during minting, causing part of the design to appear off-center or incomplete. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the penny becomes. And it gets even more interesting. Some pennies are made from the wrong metal composition. If you come across a 2002 penny that feels lighter or heavier than usual, it could have been struck on the wrong planchet, making it incredibly rare. But how rare are we talking? Well, hold on to your seats. In rare cases, a flawless 2002 penny with significant errors can sell for as much as $66,000. That's right. A penny worth just 1 cent could fetch the price of a luxury car or even a down payment on a house. This isn't just a rumor. It's happened at coin auctions where collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? Here's what to do. Inspect the date and lettering. Look closely at 2002 and Liberty. If you notice any doubling or shadows, it could be a double die penny. Check for misalignment. If Lincoln's face looks off-center or part of the design seems cut off, this could be an off-center error. Weigh the penny. If you have a scale, compare the weight of your 2002 penny to a standard penny. A different weight could indicate a rare wrong planchet error. Look for flawless condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. A well-preserved, shiny penny with no scratches or dents will fetch a much higher price. Before you toss that next penny into a jar or give it away, take a second look. The next 1-cent coin you find could be worth $66,000. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You never know, the next coin we feature might be hiding in your wallet right now.